G'day guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now I'm going to show you how to make a pizza dough, how I make my pizza dough. I learnt off a few pizza makers. My brother, he's had over 50 years experience in pizzas. Now this is how I'm going to make a pizza dough for practically 2 large pizzas, maybe 3. And as you can see, I've got my bowl there ready for the dough mixer. Well, let's start with the ingredients first. So we'll start here with 1 teaspoon of dried yeast that goes into the bowl. Now I'm going to go in with 1.5 cups of warm water here. Okay, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar to the yeast and the water there. Okay guys, now I'm mixing the yeast, the water and the sugar. Just give it a good old mix there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to set this aside for about 10-15 minutes until it froths up. You'll know when it has bubbles on top, and you know that your yeast is activated. And then we can add the flour. Now I'll be using 2.5 cups of flour for this quantity, and the flour that I'm using, I'm about to show you, is called a type 00. This is a pizza flour. You can get this in your supermarkets. So I'll add 1 cup of flour and then I'll gradually add the rest. And we're on to the mixing stage of this now, so let's get to the mixer. And in the miracle of time, the yeast is activated. Now it actually it was just under 10 minutes. As you can see, the yeast is frothed up there. Now we're going to slowly add the flour. I'm going to add 1 cup of flour first and then slowly add the rest. And if I need more flour, I'll add more flour as I go. So on to the mixing. Okay guys, now I'm going to add here 1 teaspoon of salt, and usually I add the salt once I've added the flour. Now I've also got some olive oil, now about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now I haven't measured it, I just know off by heart, but about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this on a low setting, so I've got about 1.5 cups I think of flour going on there. A bit of a blooper here, I forgot to switch it on the PowerPoint. So I'm going to start this on a low setting just to incorporate. And then I'm going to add the 2nd cup of flour. And then I'm going to go through the settings. I'll just go step by step and speed it up. So we'll get on to the next cup of flour, and we'll speed the mixer up. Okay guys, now I've added all the flour. It did need a bit more flour. So I did that off camera, and we're just mixing it up. My arm there, my hairy arm there, and I did add a bit more flour. Now I roll the dough into a ball, and we'll put it into the bowl, and I'll show you that now. Okay guys, here's the dough in the bowl. Now put olive oil at the base of the bowl, olive oil on the top, so it's keep it moist. Now I cover it with cling wrap here, and we're going to proof this for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Let's have a look. And in the miracle of time, guys, as you can see, the proofing stage is actually tripled in size, so that's great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the bowl. I'm not going to show you all this, it's just the boring part. I'm going to actually degas the dough, meaning it's got air in it, so I'm going to flatten it out. Roll it into another ball. And then the same process, put some olive oil down the top and on the top of the dough just to keep it moist. You don't want this drying out. Now, if you're doing this by hand, once you've mixed all the dough, the flour and everything, make sure you knead the dough for at least 5 to 6 minutes. And then proof it like I've done. Anyway, guys, I hope this video is very helpful, and I'll see you later.